I'm here at the Theatre Arts Conference 2023, organized by the Singapore Drama Educators Association. It is a delight to be in this conference, 3 days of continuous professional development, really. There are keynote speakers who have been talking about their work, who have been working in the field of drama, in the field of theatre, in the field of education, through the arts for over 30, 40 years. And listening to them has really empowered us, all of us, to do more, to do better in the field of drama and drama education. I've spoken to many people over here, but the most fantastic thing that happened in the conference was to see so many Indian educators come over and trying to learn more ways to look at drama and share their ways of working. I was here to share what we do at Joy of Drama, our process. And so many others from all over the world came to this conference to talk about what they do. It is important to have these conversations. It's important to have these conferences where drama teachers meet and exchange ideas. So I had a conversation with Asha, who is chairing this conference this year, and she is also chairing the SDEA, the association, and she talks about the importance of drama in a child's life, the importance of teacher education, the importance of educating ourselves into the pedagogies and learning how to work with children. Great. So Asha, tell me a little bit about your journey in the arts, in drama.
So I'm the current president of the Singapore Drama Educators Association. I run the organization with a committee and a secretariat, and we have organized this conference together. This is a conference that's very important in the local art scene because it's the only conference where drama educators come together. The Theatre Arts Conference this time is also a space for us to talk about the evolving ways of doing and being in the arts. So titled Rooting Deep and Branching Wide. We're talking about pedagogies and practices, spaces and places, causes and communities as well. So we've got a range of keynotes, workshops, masterclasses, and presentations as well. So that's the conference. But apart from the conference, the organization itself advocates for the value and practice of drama in education, in the community, and in performance. So we do a range of programs and activities that are aligned to these endeavors. Yes.
Great, lovely. So the importance of drama, especially because what we do at Joy of Drama is to look at drama from two very definitive perspectives. One is drama in education and the other is drama in performance. So let's talk about what drama really does to a child or to an adult for that matter. How drama really helps in developing a child, in what manner and which ways?
I mean, we often talk about how drama develops life skills, confidence, the confidence to speak, to find a voice, and all of these things. But drama does more than that, actually. I think more than just confidence and life skills, it allows a person to find himself or herself. It's an outlet for expression. But at the same time, there's something scientific about it as well. I think it kind of, for those who know the structure of the brain and stuff, you know, the prefrontal cortex allows us to make decisions while the hippocampus stores information and memory. And then we have the amygdala that sends the fight or flight or freeze signal to the body, throughout the body. And I think while a child is engaged in drama activities, they rehearse situations that they may or may not face in real life. And what happens in this case, or in these situations, is that the amygdala is also trained to kind of keep calm, and they're able to make decisions, informed decisions, through those experiences. And when they're put in a real situation, in real life, they're able to actually tap on the knowledge that they have, stored in their hippocampus, and make the right decisions without feeling the need to fly or freeze or be very afraid in that situation. So I think that part of it is very relevant to many children, especially very young children. And I truly believe in the power of that, especially for adults. I mean, I've used drama in many different situations. I've used drama with adults who work in the customer service industry. I've even worked with soldiers who have to make decisions on the spot, and how process drama or dramatic situations actually helps them or trains them to make decisions spontaneously, to tap on the knowledge that they have to make those decisions without feeling afraid to make that decision or to step up in a situation. So it is really rehearsal for real life.
It is rehearsal for real life, definitely. The impact the drama has, not just in the life of the child, in critical decision making or critical thinking or problem solving, but apart from that, how do you see drama affecting children in their academics? Because I see when children come to us for their drama programs, when they go back to their school, they're performing better. They're doing better in English. They're doing better in maths. They are much more present in the class as well. What is your observation of all these years that you work?
There are a few things to this, right? In recent times, we've been talking a lot about mindfulness.
Yes.
But it's a concept that many drama educators are quite familiar with.
Yes.
We don't really talk or label it as mindfulness.
Yes.
But many of our drama games actually practice mindfulness.
Yes.
And our breathing exercises, breathing mindfully, and all of these things. And mindfulness is directly related to academic performance because the brain starts to function in a very different way. And likewise, I think in drama, because we do mindfulness as part of drama, without separating it and calling it mindfulness on its own. It's inbuilt, I would say, so integrated in the program, in the activities that we do, that directly actually affects the way we think and we process information, we retain information, how we are present in the moment. And I think that's very important because in any subject or learning situation, being present in the moment is very important. And that is definitely one area that a child develops when a child takes drama classes. And that's one thing. Of course, the ability to think from multiple perspectives, because there are many subjects these days that it's never linear. They need to think from multiple perspectives, think creatively, solve situations creatively. Creative problem solving skills is a skill that needs to be developed, and drama classes actually provide the situation for them to practice these skills.
Yes.
And that's why that directly affects the way they do in school with all the other subjects, because the confidence to learn, the ability to think from multiple perspectives, the ability to solve problems creatively, to think critically, to ask critical questions as well.
Yes.
And that definitely supports the learning in any subject matter. So, yes.
So this association that you run, the Singapore Drama Educators Association, how important is teacher education when a teacher wants to teach drama? Because what happens usually, teachers who teach drama happen to teach drama. It's never like, they think when they're in college or in school that, I am going to pursue this and I'm going to become a teacher of drama. So it so happens that suddenly people realize, no, drama is the thing that I want to do. I should teach drama to children. When I started as a theatre artist, and then I realized that no, I should do drama with children. But how? Where to start? So the importance of teacher education and educating yourself, like this is a great platform to educate yourself. And there's so many workshops happening, so many keynotes and presentations happening. We can learn so much from everybody. But the importance of teacher education in the field of drama.
So, to be honest with you, sometimes, like you mentioned, there are many people who become drama teachers without even wanting to become drama teachers, right?
Yes.
I see a lot of graduates of theatre, when they don't get enough acting gigs, they go into teaching because it's extra pocket money and it's for sustainability as well. However, I think teacher training is so important because pedagogy is one thing and the art form is another thing. A lot of times they're trained in the art form, but they're not trained in pedagogy. And that's a problem because you learn to be an actor, but you also need to learn how to use these drama skills and techniques in the classroom to teach, right? Or to develop skills in a child. So it's two different ball games. So a good drama teacher needs to have both. And I must quote that in Singapore, for our National Arts Council approved arts education programs, they expect the educators to have both, at least a diploma and degree in the art form, some form of experience, as well as a pedagogical certification. So in the Singapore Drama Educators Association, we give a lot of importance to professional development. We have a CET, or the Continuing Education and Training Department, where we particularly offer programs for teachers to gain pedagogical skills, teaching artists to gain pedagogical skills, because they may have knowledge and skills in the art form, but not exactly in class management, in assessment, in using drama forms to teach a particular subject. So pedagogical skills and lesson planning and delivery and all of these things are taught through different programs that we run. So at present, we run something called the Essentials of Teaching and Learning Approaches. And we also then realize that a lot of teachers like going into preschools, and that's a different ball game. And so we created a new program called Essentials of Teaching and Learning, EC.
Early childhood.
Yes, so we've got two of these different programs. And towards the end of the year, each year, we have something called the Level Up Festival, where we run a range of programs for professional development, because we recognize that learning is lifelong. And teachers need, especially teachers, need to keep brushing up their skills. And if you're an arts educator, it is not just the art form that you need to look at, but you also need to start looking at the evolving ways of learning.
Yeah, the science of teaching.
Absolutely. And we work with a very different generation now, and we need to keep up with that. The times, right?
Yes.
And so it is the pedagogical skills as well as the art form. Yeah.
Right. So, if there was something that you would like to tell teachers who pursue drama or who pursue drama in education, what would that be? If you had to say anything to teachers.
I work with a lot of teachers who don't have any arts background, but they want to use drama as a pedagogical tool in their classrooms. That's possible. Work with a teaching artist. I think that's a beautiful collaboration. When a classroom teacher works with a teaching artist, the collaboration, provides lots of opportunities for developing new ways of teaching and learning in classrooms. So work with teaching artists if you feel that you need to work with teaching artists to learn skills to bring into your classrooms. It is also not difficult to use drama. People are usually afraid to use drama. I wouldn't say it's not difficult. It is difficult.
It is difficult.
It is very difficult, because the way you think, the way you tap on responses and you respond to that situation, all of these little nuances that you need to develop.
The critical decisions that teachers will have to make on the spot in the classroom during the lesson is very, very critical.
Yes. And this muscle develops over time. So a lot of people are afraid. That's what I was trying to say. They're afraid to use drama in the classroom for varied reasons. But if they don't start, they will never know the power of drama in the classroom. So for teachers who don't have an arts background but want to use drama as a pedagogical tool, my advice is work with teaching artists and go for it. Try it out in the classroom to know how it works, right? And for teaching artists who want to start teaching, at higher levels, or artists who want to start teaching, going into classrooms to inspire children and teenagers, get pedagogically trained and gain experience in, different styles of teaching and learning, so that it becomes easier for you to develop your own style of teaching and learning.
Great. The last thing, the importance of teachers coming together, like this conference and the confluence of different ideas that is happening.
They say it takes a village to raise a child, right? Likewise, I think when great minds come together, lots of magic happen in that space, right? And as you've been seeing in the conference, we have lots of educators, artists, researchers, scholars coming together, talking about different areas of arts education. And it's so important. I think shared knowledge, shared experiences, being in the same space, brilliant minds being in the same space, talking about possibilities, and lots of different areas within the realm of arts and education. The realms of arts and education is so important. So a community of teachers, or a community of practice of sorts, is definitely important when it comes to teacher training and teaching. So yes, that's my response.
What about community of parents coming together? Because at the end of the day, the parents who actually want their children to do well in whatever they want to do. So anything that you have to tell the parents how to look at drama Because what happens is that we usually look at drama through a lens of performance, which is fantastic because performance is important. We know how performance helps us. The moment you're on stage, the moment you're delivering lines to a set of audience, it is important. But that's theatre. But when we come into drama in the classroom, when we're just playing with each other, if you had to say something about that form of that lens of drama, what would you be telling the parents?
So performance or stage experience for a child is part of the process.
Yes.
So learning through process is so important, and these processes provide many different opportunities for these children in terms of development, right? And it is not just about being on stage, because being on stage is not the end.
Right.
It's not the end goal.
Yes.
It is part of learning in, through, and about drama. And so I would tell parents, I'm a parent myself, and I would tell parents, be encouraging and understand, or try to understand, that the possibilities are endless, and children take time to understand what they love, what they enjoy. I've met many drama students who don't like being on stage, and that's perfectly fine.
Yes.
Because there's so many other areas that you can go into. As drama practitioners, you actually wear many different hats. And it's not wrong to allow the child to understand that as well, and present them these opportunities to do writing, to do playwriting, to do the technical or production part of things as well. And these are all, opportunities for them to understand how wide and varied the arts industry is, or the theatre industry is.
Or they themselves are.
Exactly. Or they themselves are. Yeah. So be supportive.
Yes. On that note, we come to an end of this discussion. Thank you so much, Asha.
Thank you, Vaishali.
And look forward to more such conferences, because it is very important that we meet and we talk about the arts.
And thank you for coming all the way to Singapore for this.
Thank you.
Thank you.